Okay.
Yeah.
Bam 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 Bear's gay. Bear is gay.
I'm gay.
Hello. Welcome to the Pre-GoT GPP. My apologies for my tardiness, guys.
No. It's THEPRE
GPP.
GPP.
Oh wow, fashionably late. Thank you, Teddy. Yeah, sorry, I was at the pub and there's these two old guys with acoustic guitars and they started playing Zombie by the Cranberries, and you don't walk away from a jam like that.
That's fair.
I thought so. But straight off of the Direwolf bat, we have James Coley for $5 super chat says, "Who dies this episode? Varys, Sansa, Cersei, and the Mountain." Weird, because we picked we got a bet on. We've picked two names for $10 each for the GPP bets, the GPPB, and everyone. I picked Varys. Bear, you picked Cersei. Sinatra picked the Mountain. No one picked Sansa.
She's not going down there.
I think
should be a reach.
Should die. And James Curley for $5 super chat says, "I almost forgot my manners. Good morning, Sinatra, Drunkle, and all hail Lord Bear." I rate Bear. Thank you, James Curley.
Bear already lost the bet.
No, I haven't.
You did. You said
you keep saying this.
You said.
You keep saying it. It's like fucking
so,
5
you
times.
owe us $20.
Give me the money. Give me the money.
I'll pay you $20 when I win. So now, if you do win, you pay us.
Didn't say that. Didn't say that.
It's happening. James Coley for an additional $2 super chat says, "Oi, Pineapple, what doing in there?" I feel as though I've already explained myself, James, but fair enough. And Atheist Icon for $2 super chat says, "Fillets, sirloin, taters, broccoli rab, entertain." That's what's on the menu today, lamented guide. Fillets, sirloin, taters, and broccoli rab. Random People throws a $1.99 super chat to say, "You guys get my free super chat. Cheers." Oh no, thank you so much, Random People. It's not a free super chat. I still fucking earn 70 pence off of that. Today we're sporting. Today's background is the last of the good boys. It's Drogon. I think he deserves a tribute. He's the one surviving dragon.
Yeah, I saw some article from. I think it was Slate, and they're like, "Does Daenerys have more dragons that no one knows about?"
No.
No.
One of my favorite things about that when she came out. Not came out like, "Hi, I'm a lesbian," but when she came out at the funeral pyre for Drogon, and she had 3 dragons. One of them was on her shoulder, and that's the one at the end of the episode gave a little rah! Super cute little bastard. And she had one she was holding up to her chest, covering her tits, wasn't it? And then she had one covering exclusively her pum. She had a pum dragon.
Panani Dragon.
Panani dragon.
Panani, Dracarys.
The 80th album by the band Moss.
Pum dragon. How are we doing today, gents?
I'm alright, mate.
Pretty well. I just made an eyeglass appointment.
Eyeglass? You get a glass eye?
Yep, I'm getting a whole glass eye.
That's nice. So you're turning into Beric Dondarrion. Oh, we're keeping it Trones. Mr. Twisted Frenzy for the €2. Saying, "Are we popping off?" Dude, we're popping off!
I'd like to think that if Sinatra had a glass eye, he'd have a Target one, just like out of Last Action Hero.
Oh, yeah! Oh, no, by that I thought you meant he'd get his glass eye from Target. $2, bargain. Yes, Mr. Twisted Frenzy, I think we are popping off! Fucking Danny's finally made it down to King's Landing. 8 years! 8 years it took her to get there. Traffic was a fucking nightmare. But she's finally there. And I think she's gone a bit crazy, guys.
Yeah, I think
she's mad.
I think she would.
She's lost another dragoon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was mad with grief when that happened. I needed a hug.
You text me in seconds. Fuck this show!
Yeah. So, mate, I really need a Night King roundabout now. We had a bonus when what's the other guys? Vesuvius, the other dragon. Viserion?
Yeah, Viserion.
Viserion. When he went down, I was like, it's all right because Night King's going to bring him back, right? So, I mean, we went from 3 dragons to 2, and then we went back up to 3 again. So I was all right with that. But then he died at the end of the Battle of Ice and Fire, and then the next week it's like the writers just don't give a shit about my heart. They just took another one down in the middle of the ocean. There ain't chains long enough to drag that one out. You know?
Yeah.
James
I'm
Coley
a bit
throws...
concerned.
Sorry, mate.
I was going to say I'm a bit concerned for Drogon with a crazy fucking Daenerys running around.
I'm not worried about Daenerys, mate. I'm worried about all those fucking Scorpion ballistas they've got. They started mass producing that shit. There was only one. James Coley donates $2 through Super Chat to say, in fairness, it took 7 years for winter to come. Yeah, all right, yeah. Imagine if Danny was like that as well. Just keep strumming away. If only you had a metal hand like Jamie. And Dasher P, oh, you fucking brony. For $1.99, no message. That's very wise of you, sir, because I would have ripped the shit out of you. Yeah, they're all lined up outside King's Landing. They've started mass producing the Scorpion ballistas. Not just that, but the reload time has been cut exponentially shorter.
Yeah, we're starting to figure out what magazines are.
What magazines of bolts? Fucking yes. I'd be totally up for that. It reminds me of what was the last Matrix film where they have the fucking big knuckle up, you know, the big fucking mech warriors, and you had some poor bastard having to come in to reload them. Who do you think the poor bastard is who's having to come in and reload the ballistas? I bet it's Pod.
Attaches himself.
Yeah, fuck it. Fire me. I'll sing to the dragon. I think it's going to be a big episode, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, big episode.
If you guys want to help us out, you can go to Streamlabs. And I have an eyeglass appointment tomorrow, so I'm just going to whack that in the chat.
He's totally got an eyeglass appointment tomorrow. Mr. Twisted Frenzy for the €5 super chat says John lost a dragon and a direwolf in one episode. Not off to a good start. Right, while we're there, what the fuck? Hug the doggo, John.
I saw an interesting breakdown of that. Sam leaving the direwolf behind, or John leaving the direwolf behind.
Wow, you just got Jon Snow and Samwell mixed up. That's incredible.
Well, I'm about to mention Sam.
Sam could eat John.
John leaving the direwolf behind is him saying goodbye to his Stark lineage.
Oh, that's nice. That's symbolic, yeah.
Him leaving Tormund behind is saying goodbye to his wildling lineage. And him leaving Sam behind is him saying goodbye to his Night's Watch time. So there's a lot of symbolism.
There's a lot of symbolism. I'm not sure about the Night's Watch bit, though, because, I mean, it was pretty symbolic when he died and came back to life, I'd say. I mean, you take the oath, you take the pledge, you say, I'm going to do it until I die. He died, and he actually said, my watch has ended. That was pretty symbolic. I do like the thing about the doggo, though, like saying goodbye to the Stark life. But at the same time, he's not really embraced the fact that he's a Targaryen either.
I like how he used his death as a loophole. It's like, I fulfilled the contract, he can get to fuck.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he got really Jewy with that law, didn't he? Like, fair play to him. Dasher Pie for $1.99 says, and remember, #save Teddy. Love it.
I like how Viper's trying to shill her Streamlabs link in there for doing nothing.
Do your own stream, bitch.
Yeah, it's quit leeching off of other people's shit.
So we've got bets for tonight. We after last time we did 3 names for the Battle of Ice and Fire, each $5 a piece. This time we decided we're only allowed 2, and it's $10 a piece. So it's everything to play for, guys. I mean, this could end up one person owing $40, and it's probably going to be Bear.
Probably.
Yeah, hopefully.
Go to streamlabs.com/RateBear.
Yeah, if you want to help us out by just like subsidizing those bets, Streamlabs links are in the chat. Not Viper.
What? I think Euron's going to get dicked. I'm not so sure about Cersei.
Yeah, let's start off with your choices, Bear. You pick Euron Greyjoy, which is as soon as you said it, I went, oh, fuck. That's what I was thinking of.
See, obviously, I was late to getting my bet
I
in.
mentioned Euron first, by the way, just saying.
Okay, you didn't choose him, though.
No, you didn't choose him.
I've chosen Euron. I think he's going to get dicked. He's too much of an arsehole not to get dicked at this fucking point.
Yeah, oh, he's a delightful. Like, that smile on him, mate.
Yeah.
He's like a white Eddie Murphy with that smile. It just cracks me up.
Yeah.
And I don't like seeing Euron like clean. He looks best when covered in blood.
Yeah, he does.
like freshly born.
Still bits on him.
Yeah, I think Euron's a good one as well. I mean, there's a big chance that he's going to go, it's all right, I've already impregnated a queen. My kid's going to be a prince. I'm good. My job here is done. Little does he know that not only is that not his baby, but Cersei's also been drinking wine while preggers. Bad, Cersei. Bad.
He must know that that's not his kid. I mean, Tyrion all but told him in the last episode.
Everyone else knows, don't they? I'm sat there going, I know. Like, surely, like, the Lannisters' incest will have reached the Iron Islands by now. Like, everyone knows about it. Their dad knew about it.
Yeah. I think Euron's going to get tucked in.
Yeah, but how?
I said Cersei because I couldn't say Dany.
Pick a method for Euron dying.
Oh, Drogon.
Drogon, yeah, what, like fire? Or is Drogon just going to, like, step on him?
Oh, I hope he fucking eats him.
Oh no, knowing Euron, he gets stuck in between his teeth, wouldn't he? And who else did you go for, Ben?
Cersei.
You went for Cersei.
Yeah, I couldn't choose Dany, so I may as well go for the other one.
No, yes, because you got in there late, wasn't it? We also set up a deadline, Saturday night, well, midnight or 7 p.m. EST, and we all fucking missed the deadline last night.
But me and Drunkle got it in before midnight my time, so that's why our bets count.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Bear was having a bath.
I was asleep.
Making a video.
Fucking 4 a.m.
Spending some time with the family. IR in the chat says, Euron's going to go on Jeremy Kyle for a DNA test.
Chat, what do you think? Do you think Bear's bet should count even though he didn't get it in at all yesterday?
Would you think he should pay $10 for the opportunity? Late fee.
No.
Oh, all right. Well, just like that. So Cersei as well. Who do you think is going to kill Cersei?
Arya.
Arya's not even there.
Not yet. But she's got a jump on the other.
Yeah, she can fast travel.
Jaime, possibly.
Jaime, that would be poetically quite nice. But then he also knows that she's got his unborn child in her belly. So, I mean, would he?
I don't know.
Huh? James Coley throws $2 to say, want to take bets of the Golden Company turning. Interesting, you should say that. I think me and Bear were chatting, weren't we? That the Golden Company actually have an old school allegiance with the Targaryens.
Yes, they do.
So, I mean, that could go either way. That'd be
certainly
interesting.
A possibility.
Like, all of the people who are defending, they're on the inside of the walls of the castle, and all of a sudden they turn around and start fighting you. You're fucked. You're done.
Yeah. I don't know how they would find out that Jon's a Targaryen, but...
Yeah. Well, Sansa probably fucking told them. Mr. Twisted Frenzy
Yeah,
for the $5 Streamlabs. I don't know why that didn't come up, Mr. Twisted Frenzy. I'm sorry. Says, quote from the first book. When he opened the door, the light from within threw his shadow clear across the yard. And for just a moment, I'm assuming that's Tyrion. Tyrion Lannister stood tall as a king. With foreshadowing like this, I know who I'm betting on. He's not gonna be king. Tyrion ain't sitting on... Nah, Tyrion would need a fucking stepladder to sit on the Iron Throne for one.
I would bet Bran over Tyrion.
Bran or Bronn?
Bran.
Yeah, alright.
He's a favorite.
He's already sitting down, so why the fuck not?
The Red Keep got disabled access.
Yeah, ramps all over the place, mate. They're all good.
Borrow some of mine. Sound as a pound.
Sad as a pen. I don't know why shit just isn't working. My donations aren't working. I've not got the fucking bar along the bottom. What's going on? I don't know what's going on.
I haven't had a single donation come in yet, so I can't.
I've had a couple. I just got to keep my eye on Streamlabs because apparently it's not giving me the notifications. today. But all hail the Drogon. Anyway, all hail the Drogon. Sinatra, let's go through your choices. Who was your first pick?
The Mountain, because Clegane Bowl has got to happen.
But is it going to happen today?
I fucking hope so.
Oh, there you go. It's just popped up again. Here we go. I wonder if I replay that, will it? There you go. That's just for you, Mr. Twisted Frenzy.
Why are you running?
Thank you very much for the 5. I think the Game Bowl is going to be left until the final episode. And there's also the fact that the Hound is also not at King's Landing. He's rocking around with Arya in the woods at the moment.
They left already. Like they'll be there.
But they're on horses, mate. Like they're just trotting down the road, having a good time. Probably going to rob a couple of places along the way. We all know Arya's up for that.
And Grey Worm, because he's mad enough to die.
Grey Worm, yeah, I think you're mad with grief because Brown Tits died.
Yep.
I can't remember her name. Her name's Brown Tits.
Mick Sunday bit the dust. So Grey Worm is mad enough to die.
Yeah, he's going to make some mistakes in the battle.
Yeah, might be, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you remember, but I picked Grey Worm as well, and you went, whoa, we can't pick the same ones.
And I got mine in first.
You did get yours in first, yeah. I mean, a lot of money on Grey Worm, yeah, I completely agree. I myself picked, I went big. Go hard or go home, guys. I went Daenerys.
I think that would be saved to the last episode.
For the same reasons, though. The same reasons, you know, she's mad with grief. She's way more mad with grief than Grey Worm is.
But how is she going to get tucked in?
How?
Is it going to be in battle?
Sexually
or is
assaulted to death.
Finger to death.
Drogon's going to fuck her to death.
Oh, yes. Now that's true Game of Thrones style, isn't it? Rhaegar did say to her, like, 1,000 men and their horses. Never mentioned a dragon fucking her. I would love that. No, I think she's, it might come down to... I mean, if King's Landing is taken today, which, I mean, I was saying to these guys beforehand that I think Bear suggested that the battle for King's Landing might spill over to the next episode, but you can't do that. You've got 7 days in between episodes. You can't do that. You're not going to retain the hype. Act 1 versus Act 2 laws, you know?
Okay.
So if it's going to get taken, it's the same thing with, you know, like the Battle of Ice and Fire when the dead were outside Winterfell. They assembled them outside the walls and then they said, right, next episode is popping off. And they did exactly the same thing this time. The army is, what's left of the fucking army, has assembled outside the walls of King's Landing. And they're all there and they're just ready. Right, okay, next episode is popping off. It can't spill over. If it does get one today, then I think it's going to come down, something's going to happen between Jon and Dany. Dany's going to get a bit meh. She might pick up a whisk and start threatening him with it. And Jon's going to be... Yeah, right.
I fucking saw a picture. It was like a picnic kit. It had a little picnic basket with plates and knives and forks. It said, do not sell to under 18s.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
so like teenagers like a picnic anyway, do they? No, I think she's gonna start some waving some shit around. She's gonna start getting period crazy. Jon's gonna be like, Dany, calm down. Which, as we all know, saying that to a crazy woman just spurs him on, man.
Not a good idea.
And he's gonna have to he's gonna have to kill her, or she's gonna like get killed by accident, fall on her own knife. He's gonna push her onto the Iron Throne. She's gonna get impaled on one of the arms. Oh, that'd be so cool.
You don't think it's going to be Varys' scheming?
That's actually my second guess. My second bet is Varys. I think his scheming...
can't find the picture, so I put a picture of my socks in the chat.
Those are nice socks.
We should talk about my socks.
I think my socks are cooler.
Are you sure?
Click on them. Click on that
I'm
picture.
not clicking on your socks.
Dude, they're awesome.
It's a weird conversation. I'm not clicking on your socks.
I'm not clicking on your socks.
Look in that group chat. Those are fucking nice socks.
What, DMs?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Booms.
Nah, mate. No, I'm wearing Game of Thrones socks.
Those are Mr. Sparkle socks.
I don't give a shit. It's not Simpsons Day. It's Game of Thrones Day.
It's Mr. Sparkle, not Homer.
Still a Simpsons.
Yeah, but it's Mr. Sparkle.
Don't care. Why are you emphasising Mr. like it's ma'am? No, I got my socks. I tend to wear odd socks because I just don't give a shit. And I've got, for my birthday, I got bought black and white socks, both of which say winter is coming. So you know what I do? I wear one black sock and I wear one white sock, but they both say winter is coming. I've also got socks that have got the Night King's face embroidered into them, but I just can't bring myself to wear them anymore.
Yeah.
I'm so sad.
I would like to get socks like that.
Yeah, my other bet is Varys. I think his scheming is going to come back to get him. I mean, he was saying to Tyrion last episode, weren't they? They parted ways. That was symbolic as well. Tyrion went one way, Varys went the other. 8 years they've been scheming together, and mutual respect between them. But now it was this kind of like, right, we're reaching the end of the game of Risk. We've got to go against each other.
Well, Daenerys did promise to burn Varys alive if he ever betrayed her.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
good.
that answer. Okay, I'm glad no one asked how is Varys going to do. He's going to get burnt. He's going to get burnt. And then he will rise from the flames as Black Varys.
Yo, fool.
Could you imagine him being black? He would look like a Malteser, wouldn't he?
It looked like Diane Abbott, to be fair.
You imagine that? Fucking Danny's sat there with the council and everything. Go, oh yeah, okay, we're going to send some grain and some wheat up here. And he goes, actually,
I'm sick of this racism.
I haven't got testicles. Oh, what a waste as well. If he comes back black and he still hasn't got a cock. Like, Varys, are some of the stereotypes true? I don't know. So those are our bets. Anyway, we've got $10 each for each name. Possibility is if someone loses all of them, could end up owing $40, $20 to each of the GPP co-hosts. It's going to be dodgy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried. I'm worried. I really hope I make
worried.
$40 for this stream. I'm worried, mate.
After fucking last time.
Well, no, yeah, me and Sinatra drew. We broke even last time. 3 names last time. Both me and Sinatra hit 2, and Bear, you got 1, didn't you?
No, I lost all 3,
Did
didn't
you
I?
not? Oh, you owe me $15 then.
I gave you
You
it.
only gave me 10.
No, I didn't.
I pulled the tape.
Yeah, you only gave us 10.
Yeah.
Did I not get 1?
No, I swear you got 1.
No, I must have got 1.
I mean,
Otherwise, you would have said
Dondarrion,
something back then.
I knew Beric was going to die as soon as it was kicking off. I'm like, right, the Lord of the Light is done with you. Same thing happened with Melisandre as well. She didn't die, but the Lord of the Light was done with her. So it was just the end of her use of her life. Not a good way to die either, is it? Going out into the cold.
Well, she took off her neck.
Yeah.
They say freezing to death is better than burning to death.
I don't
so-
think she froze to death. She just died. Like, her life was just done. I mean, if
Yeah,
I
she
were
just
her,
kinda-
right, because she's fucking fine, or at least the young version of her, I would start fucking someone and then take it off and then die. And that would be that would be horrifying.
The person they're fucking would probably die as well.
And that's how we get the new Night King. So it's everything to play for tonight, guys. Everything to play for. I'm nervous. Anyone could die. Even Tyrion could die.
I don't think Tyrion will.
If he does, I'm not watching the episode next week. It's the Tyrion show.
Yeah.
Peter Dinklage o'clock.
He's a fan favourite.
He is, yeah. I remember when the Viper was doing the trial by combat for him. And it was a couple of days before that episode aired. And I saw memes on the likes of Facebook and Twitter. And it was a picture of Tyrion Lannister saying, look, if he dies, we riot. And I was I was like, yeah, I'll smash up a Starbucks. I'll just say I'm part of Black Lives Matter. No one asked any questions. Dectran says, young Cersei is hot. Young Cersei... Well, the flashback to when she was a little girl. You dodgy fuck. But does anyone remember that? That was when the witch gave her a prophecy.
Yep.
Does
Said
anyone
you will
remember
have,
what that prophecy was?
You will have 3 kids, and the happiness will turn to ashes in your mouth, or something like that.
Happiness turning to ashes in your mouth was actually a quote from Tyrion to her, I think. Mr. Twisted Frenzy for $2 super chat says, I've spent the last week watching reaction videos to the old Game of Thrones episodes. Dude, that sounds like time well spent. I don't know why, but watching people freak the fuck out when a character they love dies is so satisfying. Jon's death in particular is just the best. Well, yeah, that was a dark moment, wasn't it? The little kid, Ollie, wasn't it? Stabbing him in the heart? Oh, wow.
Yeah, little prick.
I'm really happy he hung.
I think we all are a little happy that Ollie died.
I'm not as happy as I was when Baelish died. That was,
Yeah, Baelish getting
actually
fucking
cheered.
great.
And Joffrey as well.
And Ramsay.
Oh, that was such a good death, wasn't it?
Although he had a place in my heart a little bit because he did ruin Sansa. I didn't really like
ruined
Sansa.
herself. that was a brilliant death. Like, he wasn't just eaten to death by dogs, but they ate his face first.
Yeah, they did.
If you remember at the beginning of the Battle of the Bastards, he says, I haven't fed my dogs for a week. I wonder which parts they'll eat first. And we got the answer.
Your grid.
That was a nice little throwback. Ably played as well by the guy from Misfits, Barry.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about Misfits today. Barry.
In that Barry, save me Barry. In that show, he was so timid and quiet and everything, and then it's like, boom, Ramsay Bolton, torturing, fucking you up the ass.
Well, he did have that kind of like character evolution in the show, didn't he? If I remember rightly,
Misfits
his character.
or Game of Thrones?
Yeah, in Misfits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where he became like a
I
badass.
think like Misfits was a prequel to Game of Thrones. Why did Ramsay never turn invisible? That's what I don't know. But
in reference to like watching reaction videos to Game of Thrones,
yeah.
I punished myself by watching loads of videos that were people just really mad about season 8.
Oh, there's so many.
There's loads. There's just ridiculous amounts of them.
Why are people so angry? I don't
know,
because
dude.
like the showrunners have gone off book. Like they're in charge of the writing now, aren't they?
I think it's because that a bunch of shit they don't expect to happen is happening.
Yeah.
So they get mad that they didn't get what they expected.
Yeah. There was last week when Euron took down Ray the dragon. Oh, but still my gaping asshole. It still hurts. And the backlash from it. How did Euron Greyjoy fire a bolt over an island and get it clean in the heart? How did Euron Greyjoy see the dragons before the dragons saw him? How did you... Oh, dude, you're expecting realism from a show with dragons in it. For fuck's... Have a word with yourself.
I know. They're just so... A lot of them seem to be really mad about like time skipping, especially from the last season. They
like
were really
no one's
mad
ever played Skyrim. We know fast travel exists, people.
Some of them were like really mad about the build up with the White Walkers, and then it kind of ended that way.
Oh, so
whereas
like anticlimactic.
I think they were kind of looking for like a proper end game battle.
It was not anticlimactic. That was fucking huge. 4 times I've seen that episode, and every time Arya comes flying in like Predator versus aliens, I still get tingles in my bumhole. It's not lost its magic. It's still amazing.
A lot of them were really mad at the tactics used in the battle as well, and I'm like,
Really?
well, okay.
Oh, like having the trebuchets at the front.
Yeah.
And having the trench and
it's
having
like...
troops in front of the trench, and yeah, I mean it was a bit dickish, but you got to spin the yarn. You got to tell the story, haven't you?
Yeah.
But if you put everyone in the castle, the White Walkers would have just... Do you remember World War Z?
Israel, isn't
Yes. Yeah.
It would have literally been Israel in World War Z.
And that was some World War Z shit as well. Like when the dead actually hit the front lines, and it was like they were climbing over each other to get there first. That was a fucking scary shot. I'm assuming we've all gone back and watched it with the brightness on our televisions turned up to 90.
I've actually not done that yet.
Haven't you? Dude, completely different. There's one shot of Dany on the back of a dragon, and Drogon's breathing fire, downwards as the blizzard comes from above him. So it's like you got the fucking blue and you got the orange and the reds. It is just a beautiful shot.
I will do that. I will do it.
Completely
tomorrow
different.
At some point.
Completely
I've watched the episode a few times. I don't mind it, to be honest. I've watched it in complete darkness.
Yeah.
It looks.
I assume that's just you looking in a mirror, isn't it?
In the darkness.
In the darkness.
The night is dark and full of terrors. Oh,
That's-
get myself.
Oh,
Get
you
myself
have been
with this.
doing your research, haven't you? Guy, after Wednesday's stream, I think actually maybe it was Friday's stream, I said, look, guys, the game for this Sunday, for this Sunday's THEPREGOT GPP. Because I've been going through the humanities with the games, right? So we started off with geography. We started talking about the houses, the families, where their ancestral homes are. Then we did history. We went through all of the Valerian steel weapons. Who owns them, where they are now, you know, who died by them. Today is the last of the humanities. You go geography, history, then we do religion. So these guys, I told them, start fucking reading up. Cryptic throws $2 super chat to say, fucking pineapple. Wow, it's painful with skin on. What? What? Take the skin off, mate, if it hurts. Charles Lanesh throws $5 super chat to say, hey, Charles Lanesh, to say they would have World War Z'd the wall, but leaving men outside of the wall just increases casualties against a foe that can raise the dead. Agreed. Agreed. I mean, the thing is, like, they climbed over the wall, no problem. And they could have Starship Troopered it as well, you know, just, like, start climbing on the corpses of their fallen brethren. But then, when they start climbing the wall as well, and he had a shot going down the wall of Winterfell, and I looked at it and went, it's fucking slanted! Why would you have a slanted wall? Slanted the other way! But yeah, I mean, you're completely right. Like, having people outside the wall just kind of increases their army, doesn't it? When you can raise the dead, anyone you lose starts fighting for them. So a bit of a dick move in that respect. I really need a wee. I'll be back in a moment. Wow, I need a wee.
What was that, Sin?
Said he didn't go before Jesus.
I know, it's every fucking stream, isn't it? Viper mentions my tweet that I put out this morning. I predict that Angry Joe is going to lose his fucking shit after this episode because he fucking will, because he's a nitpicking shitbag. Just enjoy it for what it is, dude. Oh. And the fucking rest of them, and that fucking weird hipster guy. I think I shared a screenshot in the WhatsApp group. He was one of the videos that I watched. It's just, fuck off with your whinging about it.
I mean, if they want to complain about something, they're gonna find something to complain about.
Yeah, they are. They'll
It
find
doesn't
any
matter
story.
how well it's shot, how awesome the fucking battle is. They're gonna be like, well, the fucking immigrants died first.
The fucking the articles subtitle were just fucking amazing, weren't they?
Yeah, and we know they're coming. Like,
Yeah.
the most hated people in Westeros one week were the fucking 2 little girls who didn't talk to Miss Sunday.
yeah. Little racists.
Oh, the articles of this show has spawned. Wow.
I know.
Ah, what was that one where they said, Game of Thrones keeps killing off immigrants, and here's why it's a problem.
Yeah.
Fucking, why don't we just accept the dead? Let's live together.
In harmony. That last one where they were moaning about how women are represented in Game of Thrones. But we can't have strong women without them going through some real trauma.
Oh,
Yeah, saying rape isn't empowering. That was it, wasn't it?
These are the type of people that tell us that abortion is empowering, right? And they're saying shit like this. Fucking behave.
I loved that as well. I mean, the thing is, if Sansa didn't... Sansa getting raped is the only kind of way I sort of care about her. Ish. And even then, I'm just like, yeah, go on, Ramsay.
And they're whinging about women becoming strong through, acts of, being buggered out in the woods somewhere. But, like, a lot of the men in the show became what they were: strong,
Yeah, I know
powerful,
at least two
independent.
got buggered as well.
Yeah. I mean, look at Theon. I mean, he started off, fairly confident, a little bit overconfident, arrogant.
Yeah.
Got knocked down a few pegs when his dick got chopped off, but he got built back up again.
Loved his redheads.
He got built back up again over time. Jon Snow had to go through a certain amount of shit. I mean, he died.
He died. Yeah, still got his balls though.
Well, Jon Snow's basically Jesus at this point, isn't he?
I guess so. Yeah.
Died for our sins.
So was Beric Dondarrion. I mean, he died T-posing just like Jesus to assert his dominance.
It's symbolic.
It's symbolic. It's symbolic. It's exotic. But then there's also that with when Bran's he's there and he's the Night King's coming in. Night King's taking his time and everything. He likes to make an entrance.
Mm-hmm.
And Bran's waiting there, and Theon's the only one left. And Theon fought like a fucking lion in that scene as well.
Yes, he did.
But then there was I think
You're
Bran
a
sat there
good
going,
man.
"Oh shit, I got to buy some time because Arya's not going to be here for a little bit." Do you think him saying to Theon just went, "You're a good man, Theon," was the deciding factor where Theon went, all right, I'm going to fucking charge at this fucking ice-headed fucking white Darth Maul then? And that's actually what bought the time for Bran to survive and Arya to come fucking flying in.
That's exactly what I think.
I think this whole thing has been orchestrated by Bran because he can go back in time and he can fuck around with time as well. As we've seen, Hodor, the Mad King, that was all down to him. He just drives people fucking crazy. Has this whole thing has it been about getting Arya to where she needed to be to kill Death? The dagger that was used to attempt to assassinate him, for instance. Mr. Twisted Frenzy throws $2 Streamlabs to say Theon found his balls before he died like a man. I totally agree, my man. That was my favourite reunion. So I think this whole thing has been, and this goes back to my theory before of the Lord of the Light working through Bran, and the god of death working through the Night King, locked in this eternal struggle that always has to be won because it's eternal. So Bran's been sat there and he's been fucking organising all this shit, orchestrating everything. He probably even tried to assassinate himself so that dagger would end up in Arya's hands. Huh?
Really interesting theory.
Huh?
Either way, Bran ain't gonna fucking tell us because he don't tell anyone shit.
Because he's fucking autistic, isn't he? But there's all. I mean, I've said it since the beginning as well. Everything is Bran's fault. It's all Bran's fault. And the more I look into it, it's totally Bran's fault. Everything. So many people died, Bran, just so you can grow up and look like every single member of the Beatles. James Coley throws $5 super chat to say, anyone else pissed about not seeing Gwendolyn, Christie, or Sansa's boobies when they fornicated? Sansa, not too worried about because I should imagine they'd just be as droopy as her face.
Yeah, she probably got flapjack titties under that armor.
Yeah, I bet even her nipples are ginger.
I love that, by the way. Flapjack titties.
Gwendolyn, who was Gwendolyn?
Brienne.
Oh, Gwendolyn. No, I don't want to see her tits. They poke my eyes out. I
See
think
her
that
giant-
90% muscle.
I have an interesting idea. I think that Tormund is going to kill Jaime.
Tormund's gone back north, hasn't he?
Nope, they didn't leave yet.
Really?
Nope.
Alright, so a ghost could come back. That's the spin-off I want to see, Tormund and Ghost.
Yeah, like a buddy cop movie. Tormund and Ghost. Tormund and Ghost.
Tormund and Ghost. Oh, fuck. I mean, anything can happen, though.
Says, I'd love to see naked.
I'd love to see naked.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, if we're talking about whose tits we should have seen, I've not seen...
Arya?
Did we see Cersei's tits?
Of course.
We did.
Yeah. Shame.
Disappointing.
Shame.
Yeah,
Shame.
big
Yeah, we
shame.
saw her
Crying
then,
shame.
too.
Yeah.
Arya's tits.
Yeah, I'd like to see Arya.
I mean, we got a side boob, and you go, yeah, all right. And that's the thing is that people are going like, oh, why do you want to see her tits? We've known her since she was a little girl. And you go, yeah, but you were all right with Sansa getting raped, weren't you? I mean, I was all right with Sansa getting raped. I think it should happen more often.
I still fuck Hermione Granger. Fucking Emma Watson.
Well, now?
Yeah.
I'm glad you mean now and not back then. But have we seen her tits?
We have not, no. I want to see her tits. Itty bitty titties.
I want to see Professor McGonagall's tits. They've seen some
Same.
shit. Right.
I like the idea of having just breasts and not titties.
Can we do best tits of the entire show?
Hell yeah.
So I don't know if we're going to get any more tits. I think it's all going to be either about battle or politics from now on. I don't think there's going to be a lot of shagging.
I'll go last because I have kind of a deep cut answer.
You're going to say Samwell, aren't you? What a pair! I liked Brown Tits, who got beheaded last week. That was a good set.
Missandei, yeah.
Yeah.
Sunday's a good choice. Surely one of the whores from Littlefinger's
the
whorehouse.
one who can do the what was it? The Pyrenees knot.
Yeah.
Something like that. She basically could just like stretch her leg around her back and put it on her forehead. She had an amazing set on her.
See, Joe Pessendorfer mentions Marjorie, and I have seen the actress's tits.
Yeah, but have we seen it in Game of Thrones?
Yep, we did.
Did we?
Yes, we did. When she was in the tent with Renly.
Baratheon?
I can't remember.
Oh, Wagod, yeah,
Yep.
she was, yeah.
She has a nice pair.
Did she titty out, did she? I don't remember that.
Yep.
I need a rewatch. Cryptic for the $2 super chat says, don't worry, Drunkle, I'll send you my tits. Nah, you don't. I'll send them one by one.
I have two favorites. All right. Roz, the whore.
Yes, yeah. The red cludge.
Yep, and
Yeah.
the red woman.
Oh, she has fantastic tits.
How did I forget about those?
She's a great body on her.
Oh,
The lady
doesn't she?
Melisandre. She had some fucking amazing tits.
I mean, she's got a waist on her as well, hasn't she?
Can you try and wipe her out for that comment?
It goes, oh my days, yeah, Viper, you just lost your wrench.
Titty's a natural, Viper.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Plus, there's enough flaccid penis in there for you to enjoy.
It's natural, like abortion. Embrace them. The game of tits.
Game of
Tits.
boobies.
She, Melisandre, man, I mean, she's got a nice face. She's angular. She's got the long red hair as well, which isn't. It's not a natural red. It's a dyed red. So you go, ooh, exotic. And then it goes.
Yeah.
And then it goes
She's
down,
good.
and you go, a fantastic. Us in that red dress as well. Oh,
And she's a bit rapey.
it hugs her like an overzealous uncle.
Like Gendry was talking about it. He's like, the red woman tied me up to a bed, stripped me down, and they're like, yeah, and
Oh, yeah.
at least she's on my cock.
It
Why
reminds
you
me of
whinging?
that South Park episode where I think Ike, Kyle's younger brother, is having sex with his teacher, and they're like, so they go to the police station, like, but this is paedophilia. I go, whoa, hold on. How old's the boy? Oh, he's like 7. How old's the woman? Oh, like 27. And they go,
Nice.
I mean, yeah, it goes. I mean, she's wearing this dress which just hugs her in all the right places. Never have I wanted to be a dress so bad. And now the cleavage is phenomenal, and then it goes down, and she's got this slim waist, and it ends up with these childbearing hips. That woman is just gorgeous, and I knew it even before I saw her naked. But then I did see her naked, and it was over for me. Mr. Twisted Frenzy donates $2 through Streamlabs to say, I'd happily take one for the team and see Sansa's tits. Good for you, man. I appreciate that, but I swear she's got hairy nipples.
Little
She
ginger
had-
hairs, like.
Jungle nips.
Jungle.
Apples look like a volcanic island with trees.
You gotta cut through it with a machete before you get to the good shit. Fucking hell. You imagine that, her breastfeeding a baby and a baby pulls away and pulls a hair out from between his teeth.
It's like when Stewie was getting fed by Peter.
Speaking of tits, should we have a Game of Thrones game?
Yes.
Can I interest anyone in a Game of Thrones game?
Yes.
Just you, Bear? Sinatra, not bothered?
Yeah.
It's alright. I mean, you've not got an answer, mate. You'll still win.
I would appreciate a game.
You would appreciate a game. Okay, we're going to play a Game of Thrones themed game. It's the penultimate game, guys. Because today's the penultimate episode. Next week is the last episode. Do you know my friend who I've been watching Game of Thrones with for 8 years? We always, apart from the first season when it came out on Sky Atlantic, would stay up until 2 a.m. to watch it live. For 8 years. And he texted me today saying, might not be able to make it next week. I went, what? 8 years. It's like the last episode ever.
That's when you have to be like, I don't care if your mom is dying. You're not missing.
Your mom won't die. Even she's going to fucking watch the last episode and then buy it. See, he goes, yeah, I'm working. I went, nah, you're not. And that was the end of the argument. I think he agreed with me in the end. Let's have a game. It's the penultimate game, and today is the it's Lamented Guide to say for $1 to say evening drunkle, happy Mother's Day. What did I miss? Oh, dude, so much tits. Thank you for the $1 Lamented Guide. I'm glad you said what you didn't say what's on the menu because we're already on the second course here. Your food's getting cold. So yeah, we've gone through the humanities. It started off with geography. We did history last week, so today is religion. We are playing Games of Thrones, A Storm of Poop.
All right.
Yeah, I write my own shit. And I have got various questions, 7 sections, each of generally about 5 questions about the various religions around Westeros, and it's going to be awesome. So, should we get started? Let's get started. Let me grab my handy fucking notepad for scorings. My scorings notepad. All right. Let's play the game. We're starting off. Question the first is on the new gods, also known as the 7. So 1 by 1, starting with Sinatra. Name the 7 gods. You'll name one of them, then it'll go over to Irate Bear.
The Lord of Light?
No, that's not one of the 7. Over to Irate Bear.
Oh, the 7. I didn't.
7 gods, 7 kingdoms.
Oh,
This is the easy bit.
I don't know.
Oh my days! I'm so glad I spent like an hour and a half making this fucking game for you to go, I don't know. Alright, over to Sinatra.
The Maiden?
The Maiden is one of them. Alright, there. The Maiden representing purity, innocence, love, and beauty. Bear, you just going to say I don't know again? Shall I just give 7 points?
I don't know any of them, mate.
You don't know any of them?
No. I don't.
Okay, Sinatra, next one.
The Father?
The Father. Very good, there's another point. Oh, you get a ding. Representing divine justice and judging the souls of the dead. Alright, Bear, still don't know? Sinatra.
The Mother?
The Mother. I'm amazed he didn't even get the Mother from that. The Mother representing mercy, peace, fertility, and childbirth, sometimes referred to as the strength of women, which we don't do any of that here. All right, Bear. We've got the Maiden, the Mother, the Father. Put 2 and 2 together.
The Son?
Maybe? The Son.
No.
Nope.
All right, then.
Sinatra says.
Can I just name the rest of them?
I think you should.
Yeah,
The Crone, the Warrior, the Smith, and the Stranger.
The Crone, the Warrior, the Smith, and the Stranger. The Stranger, the Smith is the one that most people forget. Yeah, fair enough. So the Crone representing wisdom and foresight, representing carrying a lantern, because, you know, lanterns. The Warrior representing strength and courage in battle. The Smith representing creation and craftsmanship. And the Stranger represents death and the unknown.
It's what they say when they're getting married. Father,
no,
Mother...
they don't go through the Stranger. I think they do the Father, the Mother, the Crone, and the Maiden. They don't do the rest. I looked up so many marriage and funeral rites today, dude. I mean, I actually know more about the religion in Westeros than I do it on Earth. At this point, it's a bit weird. Right, question a second. Sinatra on 7 points, and I right there with a sterling donut. Under the faith of the seven, homosexuality is a sin. Name 2 bummers in Game of Thrones. And James Coley throws $2 to say, look in chat, Bear. I know they got it. What the fuck is up with this guy?
Is that to me?
No, we're going to go over to Bear, because you kind of
Renly?
him. Renly what?
Oh, fuck. Renly
Oh my God.
Baratheon.
That's a point to Bear. Well done, you turned up. Sinatra says, name another bummer.
Loris Tyrell.
That's a point to Sinatra. Trust you guys to know all the gays. Okay, question a third for the 7. Cersei had to do a walk of shame through the streets. Name that walk of shame. Sinatra. No, Bear, go.
Walk of Shame. Just Walk of Shames.
Sinatra.
The Atonement.
Half a point.
Walk
It's the
of Atonement.
there you go. There's your point. The Walk of Atonement. Good for you. And that's the end of the section on the 7. Well done, Bear. You got a point. On
There
to
we
the
go.
second section, which is on the Iron Islands. Question the first. Which god is worshipped in the Iron Islands? First one to get it, go.
Drowned God.
Drowned God.
That's I right there, Drowned God. I would have also accepted the Drowned God, but hey ho. Right, first to get it. What are the priests of the Drowned God called?
The Drowned Men.
Drowned Men! Alright, Bear. Fucking hell. Wikipedia's awesome, isn't it? Question the third. The Drowned God is said to be locked in an eternal struggle with who?
The Storm God.
Bear's bringing it back, Sinatra.
Yeah, he's got Wikipedia up.
He's-
I've got $100.
Oh, you're about to lose that $100 then. I
Ooh.
was revising before the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you couldn't remember the 7 you fucking...
Yeah, I wasn't reading that.
I did tell you guys to study up. Well, I suggested it. Right, question the fourth. Rather than buying their shit, the Ironborn's religion permits them to pillage and steal shit instead, commonly referred to as what?
The Iron Price.
Sinatra says, on 10. And the final question. When an Ironborn dies by drowning, it is believed that he is in the halls of the drowned god beneath the sea, being tended by mermaids and feasting on what?
Fish.
That's it. Yeah. You see how I waited there? You got to work up the suspense, haven't you? You got to work up the suspense. So it's Sinatra says with 10, and I right there bringing up the rear like Renly Baratheon with 5. On to the third, which is on the north. First to get it, which deities are worshipped in the north?
Oh, gods of the forest.
Hang on, what'd you say?
Oh, gods of the forest.
Yeah, all right. The old gods, we'll do it. Question a second. Who originally worshipped the old gods?
The First Men. Really?
Yeah.
Is it the fucking... What are the forest people called again?
Children?
Yeah, that's it. The children of the forest.
Oh, Sinatra, you could have had that.
I did. I said the children.
You said the children. You didn't say children of the forest.
Must be half a
You got
point
like the
each,
children
to
of
be
the
fair.
corn. You don't just go the children or the corn.
Half a point each, to be fair.
All right. Only because he's coming from a black guy. All right. Question a third. Someone who has the ability to see the past, present, and future is known as what?
The Three-Eyed Raven. Whoa, what is up with your soundboard?
It's not the three. That was cricket.
Yeah, but it like cut out.
No, it just stopped. I dropped the pencil.
Oh.
No, the three-eyed raven was one of these, but it's not what they're referred to as.
A warg?
It is not a warg.
I didn't think so.
Anyone
A
there?
seer?
A what?
No.
Seer?
That's half the word.
But I don't know.
It is a green seer. No points scored. No points scored. Name 3 known green seers.
Oh, Bran?
Brand's
The
one.
three-eyed
That's a point
raven.
for Bear. Three-eyed raven. Point for Sinatra.
And that wildling who Jon Snow killed?
No, that was a warg.
Oh.
It was also in the office.
Would it be the guy from the best city ever or ever will be?
What? What the fuck are you on about?
The city where it's like, this is the greatest city that ever was or ever will be.
Paris?
A wildling boy. I forget his name.
There was a boy. He wasn't a wildling. He was rocking around with Bran for a while. He had his sister with him.
Oh, his name was, Jojen something.
Yeah, half a point. Jojen Reed. That'd do. And the final question of the section. Oh, fuck, I dropped my pen now. Oh, what? Stop dropping things, Drunkle. Ah, fuck, I dropped my headphone. Oh, I'm going to drop the bass in a moment. Final question of this section. A small area of forest used for worship and enclosed within a castle walls.
Godswood.
Castle's walls are known
Godswood.
as what? And now that
Godswood.
I've finished the question, you may answer.
Godswood.
Yeah, bear, go on. All right, on to the fourth section, which is on the Dothraki. Ooh, it's getting a bit hairy now. It's getting a bit like Sansa's nips. Question the first. Which god is worshipped by the Dothraki?
Stallion.
The horse god. Velkov.
All right, Bear, I'll give you that point. It's the Great Stallion.
All right.
I mean, he's all
It's
right.
Vezhov.
No, just known as the Great Stallion. Vezov?
No, look it up. Go look it up right now.
What am I? How am I spelling Vezov?
Vezhov.
He just went quiet.
The name of the god.
He just went quiet. Oh, shit. Do you know what? All right, point to Sinatra. And an extra point to Sinatra. Fair enough. I didn't know we were doing pronunciations. No one told me. All right, on to the next one. What is the name of the afterlife in the Dothraki belief system?
Shit.
Yeah, and it's not shit.
That wouldn't surprise me with them lot.
Well done to Colleen B as well, who got Jojen Reed. Not an easy name. Good for you. Well done.
Isn't it like something Fields or something?
The Great Fields.
No, there is the desert, which they tend to, do all their raping and pillaging, known as the Dothraki Sea, which is weird because, it's not a sea. It's not even an F. But no,
Yeah,
it is not that. It is the Nightlands.
Oh.
The Nightlands. As they believe when they die, they go up and join the Great Stallion's Calisair in the sky, which they think are the stars.
Okay.
Okay, third question. A Dothraki's soul can only enter the Nightlands if what is done to his body after he dies?
The
Burns?
Brazier cut.
What was that, Sinatra?
The Brazier cut.
Okay, no, it was a Bear. You got it. Yeah, his body is burnt on a funeral pyre, but you did just say burnt, so that's a point. No,
Okay.
Dothraki's braids are cut, or hair is cut when they lose in battle. So the longer Dothraki's hair, like the greater the warrior he is. Or, the longer hair he's got, who knows? I mean, Sinatra Bear would be a shit Dothraki because he's going bald.
Fuck you.
Okay, fourth question of the fourth section. The honoured wise women of the Dothraki are known as what?
Shit, I know this.
We're getting difficult.
Mm.
We're getting difficult.
Yeah, this one is a little bit difficult.
Little bit difficult. A little bit
A wee bit splash.
difficult. Splash?
A
No, it's not
splash
splash.
The Splash Women.
Although IR in the chat says thoughts. Point to you, IR. Well done.
Is it like the Dosh Khaleesi? No.
No, but Colleen B in the chat gets it. It is the Dosh Kalin. Well done, Colleen B. You know your shit. Maybe we should have you on instead of Bear. I will wait till Monday.
That's official Jerboa.
That's the one.
Yep.
None of that knockoff Jerboa for us. No, official. And the final question of the fourth section. A Dothraki wedding requires how many deaths to keep it from being considered a dull
3.
affair? Now
3.
I've finished the question.
3.
You may answer.
3.
Bear,
Yeah, go on.
I'm gonna remember this.
Nah, okay, it's affirmative action.
Yeah.
It's positive discrimination. On to the fifth section, which is on Essos. Maybe this one's called The Only Way is Essos. No, I'll make a game around it next week. Okay, which god is widely worshipped in Essos?
The Lord of Light.
It's a point to bear. Oh my days, he's bringing it back. Second
I
question.
guarantee you he's got a Wikipedia open.
I guarantee you I fucking don't.
This whole thing is designed that you're not going to be able to just look through a Wikipedia and get the answer right away. Even if you have got one open, you're going to have to scan the pages. So, I thought of it. I know Bear's a cheater. If only his wife knew. Lord of Light is said to be locked in an eternal battle with which other god?
The many-faced god of death.
It's not. This is all a shout out to my theory as well for who's going to sit on the Iron Throne.
Isn't it? No, it's not there.
The answer is the Great Other, as it is known. It is known. It is known. Lord of Light being, all about light and life and everything, and the Great Other is about darkness and death. Hence, the Night King. Rest his soul. R.I.P. in peace. Third question. Followers of the Lord of Light believe in the coming of a chosen warrior, known as the Prince that was promised, who would wield a sword that goes by what name?
Lightbringer.
Oh, Bear! You were like a coiled spring there. You're like a fucking greyhound with that one. GCSE's coming back, mate. I knew you took him for a reason. Fourth question. In their religion, what do followers of the Lord of Light consider to be hell? Yeah.
Isn't it like several different planes, isn't it? They consider to
you're
be
thinking
hell.
of the seven. 7 heavens and 7 hells. Nice round number, isn't it? Like a 7. We like a 7.
7!
7! What do they consider to be hell? Zaloka or Zaloka donates $10 through Super Chat. Loving your work, Zaloka. Saying, I already know Game of Thrones will end. We all know that. Everything must come to an end. Bran will sit on the throne, and as he sits, the song from Saw will play, and we'll see that he was controlling all the major plays the whole time. The song from Saw? Are you telling me Bran's Jigsaw? That would be amazing. The most ambitious crossover since Marvel's Endgame and that one episode of Supernatural where they were in the Scooby-Doo universe. No answers. Okay, what do the followers of Lord of Light believe that is hell?
Darkness?
No, hell is, they believe that we are living in hell right now.
Oh, like Earth? Yeah.
Earth is hell, yeah, which I think a lot of millennials will agree with there. No points scored. Final question. How many times was Beric Dondarrion resurrected by Thoros and Lord of Light?
7, 8.
6?
6! They're just shouting out numbers and Bear still gets it right. The scores as they stand. R8 Bear with 14. And Sinatra says with 13. Oosh. On to the penultimate round, which is on the Faceless Men. Question first. First person to get it gets the point. The Faceless Men consider themselves servants of which god?
Many-faced.
Many-faced god. Point each.
Of death.
No, it's not of death. It's just the many-faced god. Oh. They say that all religions throughout Westeros and Essos all have gods of death, and they are all in their way worshipping the many-faced god, who they believe is the one true god. Which, if you think about it, is kind of right, isn't it? Because no matter what you believe in, you still fucking die. Unless you're Jon Snow, prick. Second question. Bravos has a temple dedicated to the many-faced god. Name that temple! Really?
Yeah, I feel like I should know this.
I can't remember.
Colleen B's going to be there. Mr. Twisted Frenzy for the €2 super chat says, my glasses! I can't be seen without my glasses. Johnny Bravo throwback. That's actually, Bravos was named after Johnny Bravo. Little bit of trivia there. It's not. It's not. IR says Temple of Doom. It's not the Temple
The
of
house
Doom.
is black and white.
The House of Black and White. Thank you, Sinatra, for a point. Can't believe it, guys. Really? That was some basic shit. Okay, third question.
Circuit Zero put it in the chat, said the ass of black and white, and that made me think the house
Ass
of
of Black and White. Mulatto butts.
Me?
What phrase did Arya have to say when she presented the coin she was given to someone from Bravos?
Bala Margulis.
That was close. I'm going to give you a point each for that. But what does it mean?
All men must die.
Sinatra with the point. And the final question of the penultimate
Also known as
round.
Bear's House.
Final question of the penultimate round. Where did the Faceless Men originate?
Valeria.
Valyria.
Could we be more specific?
High Valeria.
No, that's the language they speak.
They were slaves from High Valeria.
I'll take that. All right, Sinatra says with the point. It is the slave mines of Valeria. As it stands, we have got Irate Bear on 16 and Sinatra says on 18. Oh, we've still got it all to play for, guys, as we go over to everyone's favourite round. It's the picture round.
Oh.
Come on, Bear, you know the rules. Has it been that long since we've had a picture round? You go, yay!
I went, ooh.
All right, I'm taking a point off of Bear.
Fuck you.
I'm not taking a point off you, but let it be known you're a dick. So this round is called Name That Bitch.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to bring up, we've got, I think 7 pictures. First person to name them gets the point. Here we go. Ready? Go! Name that bitch!
The chick, a girl. She was a girl from the Many-Faced Temple.
No,
the
she
House
was
of Black
not.
and White.
No,
She was the faceless girl who stabbed Arya.
No, well, I mean, that's a very good description, but what is she known as?
It's a bitch who fucking beat the shit out of Arya.
Yeah, again, very good description.
They never told us her name.
It's because she doesn't have a name, but Mugthug the Mighty. A bit of a typo there. It is the Waif.
Oh.
The Waif.
Off telly.
Off telly. Girl,
Off
off telly. No points scored. On to the next. First person to get it gets a point. Name that bitch. Or those bitches.
They are servants from the battlefield, also nuns. They're like nuns to the 7.
But what are they known as?
Priests of the 7.
No points. It is the Silent Sisters.
Ah.
The Silent Sisters. Loving that headgear as well, guys. You get really good radio
Yeah, I
signal
just want
from
them to bend over really fast and fan.
that. He's just like headbanging to keep someone cool. Alright, on to the next. Name that bitch!
Oh.
The High Sparrow bitch.
Yeah, again, very good description.
Tortured Cersei.
We just call her Shane.
Anella.
Margaret. Because she looks like a
Margaret,
Margaret.
you div. Fucking. Oh,
Anella.
Maggie. Oh.
How many times do I have to say it? Anella.
No, you could have. Right, what's her official title? Anella, you got right. That's half a point. For the other half a point. Title, like Mr., Mrs. Father.
Scepter? Septa?
Scepter! I'll tell you get Scepter, which is the female version of actually being, you know, a functional member of society. On to the next! Name that bitch!
Godswood?
Nope. Looking for the type of tree.
Weirwood.
Ah, bear! Ah, bear.
Name that bitch. Da, 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 da,
Okay, that's the point to bear. On to the next one. Name that bitch! Look at those titties. I've actually just photoshopped a man's head onto Sansa's body.
That was the former High Septum.
Terrific.
Yep, fine. Former high septum's fine. Okay, on to the next. Name that bitch.
Oh,
Melisandre.
Nope. Really?
No, that's
Look at those tits. Is that Melisandre
Yeah,
tits? It is not.
it's necklace threw me off. That is fuck.
You just refer to her as it. I mean, she's got a nice face.
she does have a nice face.
That's shit. She's a red priestess from Dorne.
Bravos, I believe.
Yeah. She only talked to
How
Tyrion
rancid do you think she is without that fucking necklace on there?
Oh, I hope not.
Just that grows a dig.
She only talked to Tyrion for a minute, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Tyrion invited her to speak to Varys because Varys hates magic. Turns out it is bollocks. Were sacrificed to the Red God, which again, Bran probably fucking orchestrated that, didn't he? I'm just saying.
He takes off that necklace and turns into something of Jeremy Kyle.
It's just a testicle with one tooth. Her name. Oh, fucking pen. Why is it with gravity today? Her name was Robert Paulson. Her name is Kinvara. Kinvara. Have we got another one? We got one more. We got one more. Ready? First person to get it gets the point. Name that bitch.
Jagan Hagar.
Sinatra. And that was Name That Bitch. Let me just tote up the scores here. It is R8 Bear with 16, and Sinatra says with 21. Oosh.
Good game. Good game.
Well done, Sinatra. Well done. It wasn't an easy one. It wasn't an easy one. You guys complained that, they weren't long, they weren't easy. So that one was long and it was hard, which is also my nickname in school. Right, we got.
I hope you put
um,
together a fantastic game for next week.
I think I'm gonna do general knowledge.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of general knowledge. I believe I missed a super chat. Streamlab. Mr. Twisted Frenzy for the $2 Streamlab says, "Did we ever get to see the waif's tits?" No, we did not. Although looking at the waif, I don't think we're missing anything. Just looked like a bee came along and stung her chest twice. Just rubbed some stinging nettles on there. Just tiny little bumps. Very plain looking girl, wasn't she? We've got a couple of minutes now, guys. This is your time, people of the chat. Theories. Who do you think's going to sit on the Iron Throne? Who do you think is going to die in tonight's episode? Viper says at least Bear actually played this game this time. Viper, you've just won your wrench back.
Fuck you, Viper.
And I'll tell you what, Colleen B, you did so well as well. You earned yourself a wrench. That's your prize, Colleen B. Use it wisely. That wrench is made out of Valyrian steel. Put it up your bum.
Wrench.
It tingles. Yeah, this is your time, guys. Who do you think is going to sit on the Iron Throne? Who do you think is going to die tonight? How do you think Dany's going to die? Because she's definitely going to die, along with Varys. Vash Stampede says, I'm betting Sansa's going to die. Oh, fingers crossed, Vash. I mean, none of us actually bet on Sansa. I mean, she's not one to really get out there and get involved, is she? She's just like, oh, I've been raped. I've done my time.
Yeah, she's not a trooper.
She's not. Well, I mean, she's been a trooper. Don't get me wrong. But not a trooper in the the militia sense.
The militia.
The militia? Oh, fuck you. Gorbag Goes Camping says, everyone dies! You might be right. In the end, it's global warming that gets them.
How is Danny gonna die?
Global warming.
Global warming.
AOC's gonna come down and just chomp on her with her horse teeth.
Extinction Rebellion just gluing themselves to her.
I think if Dany is going to die, it's going to be Jon Snow.
I'm sticking, but it's going to be a domestic between them, and she's going to start doing the leave him, and he's going to do the thing where when a woman's gone mental and you grab hold of her wrists, and she's going to start rah, 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 and she'll pull away, and she'll hit her head on the steps of the throne room, or fall onto the throne and get impaled by one of the swords.
That would be
to
a
which
pretty
everyone's going to be like,
go.
"Oh, you killed that Khaleesi!" And he'd be like, "It was an accident." And they go, "Ah, so she's gone mental, mate." You're a true king anyway. It's all
You're a
good.
stepfather, I love you.
There seems to be a running theme as well of like Targaryens being alone, you know. And now that we know Jon Snow is a Targaryen, I think it's only a matter of time before Dany dies and he is that Targaryen. It was the Maester Castle Black said the Targaryen alone in the world is a very sad thing. So it's going to be a kind of a monarchy of sadness from him. So I don't want to be king, but all right.
Maybe.
Big Chief Fuzzy Beard of Golf City says, I bet some random meteor comes out of nowhere and kills them all. Not so random. That fucking meteor was seen when Khaleesi got married, wasn't it?
No, it's when the dragons were born.
When the dragons, they said that means magic has come back to the world. So, I mean, not so random. It's just been orbiting. Biden is time. Joe Pessenford says, Jon sits on a throne. Urine? Cersei and the Hound die. I think he means Euron.
Yeah.
I mean, it might as well be urine. Yeah, fine. I'm
Oh,
alright
sure,
with that, Joe. Mr. Twisted Frenzy says, I think Jon's gonna die. Again. Captain Bees says, Dany dies of a nut allergy. Bit late for that, considering Jon's been nutting inside her all this time anyway. Sean Copriva says, Jon and Cersei marry to save the kingdom and have to murder crazy Dany. Oh, that would be awesome. Jon and Cersei. Oh, that would be so cool. Alucard McCord throws $2 super chat to say, no.
No.
My money now, mate. Actually, it's Google.
Mr. Twisted Friend said Drogon is definitely going to die. I'm inclined to agree with you, sir.
I didn't want to bet on it because it might come true and then it's my fault. I mean, people blamed me for saying Stan Lee was going to die last year. And he did. That was my fault, apparently.
Well, that is your fault.
Well, see, that's why I didn't want to say Drogon. Millennium Twit, good name, says Grey Worm takes on the mountain. Oof. Oh, that actually, yes. I would love it if Grey Worm died that way. Like, he got ripped in half, like in Deadpool 2. When, what's his name? Juggernaut. I'm gonna rip you in half. And he goes, that is such a Juggernaut thing to say. Ah! I would love it if it happened that way. I would love it. He follows up, says he loses, but weakens him for the Hound. I think the Hound's got him, mate, to be honest. Clegane Bowl, man. 2019. This needs to happen, guys.
Yeah, Clegane Bowl is going to be fantastic.
I still say that the Hound is going to get over his fear of fire and ram a torch in the the fucking mountain's face.
Ooh. Oh, no, straight through his heart.
What if Clegane gets to use a fire sword against the mountain?
You know, I was just thinking that as well, because what happened to Beric's sword? You don't just, someone dies, you don't just leave a fire sword lying around, do you? You pick that shit up.
Yeah.
Holy shit, yeah. Oh, fire sword, amazing. Especially since, and I am still saying that the Hound got resurrected because now he's fighting, he started fighting for the living, so...
The Hound did not get resurrected.
I'm telling you he did. Because, as soon as he came back, mate, he started fucking working for that church motherfucker.
That idea is...
He started doing good things, he started fighting for the living. He started fighting against the dead, which beforehand, all he cared about was killing. And now he's actually a good guy. End of last episode, Arya comes out and goes, I'm going to rock around with you. And she says something, and he actually laughed. The Hound laughed. And not in a way like, I'm going to eat your chicken laugh. It was a genuine laugh.
I don't think he was resurrected.
Fucking chicken in this room.
Him and his fucking chickens. Lots of people name their swords. Lots of cunts. He is...
That's my favorite.
If it weren't for Tyrion, he would hands down be the best character, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he's just perfect.
Easy done. Trucked Bear throws $2 super chat to say Sansa on the throne because girl power. Yeah, if the throne's got a dick on it, then yeah, I'm sure she'll be happy to sit on it. But
She won't leave the North.
It's not written. No, I don't think she will. It's not really a girl power show, is it? I mean, don't get me wrong. It's got some strong women and everything, but not all of them are. But the ones that are oh my days. I mean, Cersei. Oh, that woman's just bitter, and I love her.
Although I do quite like the idea of Sansa just turning up, cheeky little, wobbling her walking past everyone who's dead, and just goes, bloop, sits on the arm going, mine.
Like a midget diving into a swimming pool.
Mine.
Seka Zero says, Drunken Uncle's wrong, the Hound never died. Well, he was left for dead, and he was found by a sept, or a septum, or a septis, I don't know, a septic wound. And he said, the guy goes, I swear you died 7 times while I was healing you, but you kept coming back. So, see, the thing is as well, again with the Lord of the Light and Bran orchestrating everything, the Hound was instrumental in getting Arya to where she needed to be to kill the Night King. When she was fucked, he went and saved her. So did Beric Dondarrion, both servants of the Lord of Light. So it does stand to reason that, if he did die, he was brought back and all of a sudden he's fighting for the greater good. The greater good.
The greater good.
Thank you, Ben. I thought I was allowed it's going to be on my own then. So, no, I mean, there is a rule. If they don't die, if it doesn't happen on screen, technically it never happened. But yeah, all right, but Pod is not a virgin. Is what I'm really trying to get to. I had the biggest argument with my mate earlier on. He's going, no, he sang to the hookers. That's why he's still a virgin. He just sang to them. I go, what? Who uses a prostitute for that? It would have made sense if he shagged them and then sang to them, and they're like, oh, all right, yeah, fine, that was payment enough. But he ain't a virgin. He's got a magic dick. That's what killed the Night King.
He pulled in the last episode. I mean, we didn't see him get his fuck on, but...
So technically, it didn't happen. And speaking of things that technically didn't happen, guys, we have unfortunately reached the end because I've got to fucking run to my mate's house now to make it in time to catch a live episode. But thank you ever so much to Truckin' Bear, Alucard McCord, Mr. Twisted Frenzy, James Coley, Lamented Guide, and Cryptic. Oh, and Child of Slanesh, my mistake. Oh, and Dashipai. Oh, fuck it. Oh, you cunts. For your generous donations. I hope everyone has a wonderful time with this episode. But I think it's going to be a bit mindfucky, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's all I can say, guys, is popping off.
It's going to be stressful.
Where can they find us next, R8 Bear?
Tomorrow on the R8 Bear channel at 10:30 GMT, 5:30 EST.
Okay, I'll do that in the future.
Yeah.
I should not have given it to you. That was terrible.
You shouldn't have. It's your job. It's what you do best.
Yeah. I mean,
Are you gonna die for some chickens? Someone is.
Someone's died. Every chicken in this fucking room. James Coley for the final donation of the night, $2 to say, save the cheerleader, save the world. Great Heroes reference, buddy. Get Sansa's tits out, and it's the end of humanity as we know it. Sorry, Cindy.
I understand that if more words come pouring out of your cunt mouth, I'm gonna have to eat every single chicken in the room.
Fucking cunt mouth. I love it. Right, we'll see you tomorrow, guys. Have a great episode, and don't rape the direwolf.